Hey there, buckaroos and buckarettes. You're watching Bare Knuckle Binder. Welcome to the channel. On Farmall H and M tractors, one of the most popular upgrades is a friction throttle over the factory throttle, which is a sawtooth or a square tooth. The teeth on a square tooth or a sawtooth throttle always seems to wear down and the throttle slips, whereas an M&W or a Heisler style friction throttle will stay in place, but they too can wear out. Now, the most intuitive solution for that is to keep tightening the spring on the throttle. However, after a while, they'll just keep slipping all the time. And what you actually have to do is replace the friction material. My H here has an M&W friction throttle and it is slipping, so it's a perfect opportunity to walk through how to fix this. And cheap too. Pull it back and it returns a little bit. It's really annoying. It never stays exactly where you want it. So I'll show you how to do it. Now you don't have to take the whole thing off. You can just disconnect this and pull this cotter pin here. That dust I just rubbed off of there was the old friction material. So let's clean this up. Now you notice I use a hand brush on this instead of like a motorized wire wheel or whatever. You really don't want to take the chance of gouging this. You want it to stay pretty flat. If I really wanted to get really into it, I could put a block and some sandpaper and just flatten it all out, but it's good enough how it is. What we need now is to replace the friction material, and the friction material is very fancy. It's what we commonly know as rubberized cork gasket material. Now you can get a pre-cut friction disc for these from any number of aftermarket tractor part suppliers, and it'll cost you about in the area of $12 to $15. I had this on hand. I think the whole roll cost me $8. Now you're gonna have to cut it in this circle and put a hole in the middle of it. Now I could go and measure this, and you know, maybe it's 3 inches or something, I don't know, maybe 3 inches or so, and cut a hole, you know, mark out 3-inch circle there. Now I could have done that. I could have measured this. I could have lined out a circle and cut it. But I also found that a distributor cap off a 35 International kind of fits the bill perfectly. So I'm just going to trace this onto there, cut it out. Bob's your uncle. And that looks pretty good. Use that to mark my center hole here. It's a 3/8 hole. Man, that's pretty slick. I'd say that I could probably undercut the competition and sell this for maybe $11. Or, hear me out, bare knuckle binder custom, 20 bucks. $30 shipped. Okay. Now, obviously, I know that almost everyone has a 35 International, and so they'd have this to measure with. But just in case you don't, it's 2 5/8. So a 2 5/8 circular pad of, I think this is 16th inch cork, rubberized cork gasket material, 16th inch thick by 2 5/8. There you go, that's all you need. Let's put it back together. All right, don't forget to clean off the bottom of this guy. Oh yeah. Now you just adjust this thing down for your desired. Oh, that is so nice. Nice and grippy. Now you just notice when I'm turning this how the bolt is turning in there. That's why a lot of these have 2 nuts. I mean, this is why you want to double nut this typically. So I'll double nut this, and then we'll got to reconnect the throttle shaft, and we should be good. All right, got her double nutted. Now, of course, this is going to move, but the nut is supposed to move with it, or else you're going to be loosening it. Man, this seat is really... Sorry about that. Oh, by the way, as long as we're at it, check this out. This is a single greatest upgrade in my mind that you can put on a Farmall H or M, is this thing right here. Oh, that brake lock assist. You know, a lot of people have the ones that hang from the light bar here and you pull up on it, but this is so easy. Set it, forget it. Man, I have this on my 41M and on this. Apparently back in the day you could get these at Tractor Supply, but I don't remember that. But anyway, I actually figured out how to make these. So if there's any interest in these, let me know, because I'm going to show how I'm going to make them in an upcoming video. All right, back to this guy. Look at that, I did that with my bare hands. Hell yeah. So there it is. She stays. Well, right there she's maxed out, I guess, but otherwise it stays exactly where you put it. Oh, you gotta love that. Now this thing might have a little break-in period, you know, so in like a week or two, I might have to tighten it up just a little bit, but then it should be good to go until that one wears out. But now you know how to fix that cheap and easy. Ah, this seat is terrible. I probably don't even notice it when I'm driving it because the transmission makes so much noise, but oof. Hopefully this video finds its way to anybody with a slipping friction throttle and they can put it to some good use. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you don't mind, that really helps me out. If you want a bare knuckle binder shirt, sticker, or hoodie, I have an online store that's in my video description. I'd also like to take this opportunity to tell you real quick that I am planning to be at the 42nd annual Wheels of Time Truck and Tractor Show in Richland Center, Wisconsin. It's October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Now, Richland Center, Wisconsin is my hometown. I grew up going to this show, and I'm planning to have at least one of my Farmall M's there and 2 trucks. The big Coleman wrecker that I turned into a giant pickup over the winter, and my bobbed M5 H6. So come see me there if you're in Southwest Wisconsin that weekend. And it's also my high school's homecoming and my class reunion. So there is talk of me pulling a float with a Farmall M. We'll see if it happens, but thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.